Hey guys, Drake here with the Nectar Bar, and today I would like to introduce to you something that I call a puddle patch. Now, how I kind of came up with that is actually out of the act that insects do called puddling. So puddling is basically where the insects collect minerals that they need for their bodies in order to survive. Butterflies need them just like any other insects, but the male butterflies need them a lot more because if they don't have the proper minerals or nutrients that they need, then they're unable to mate because they'll be sterile. So today I would like to show you quickly how to make a puddle patch area for in your garden. So it's really easy. I have just a mixing container here, and these are all equal parts. This is just play sand, $3 at Home Depot, fairly inexpensive. This is just some soil. You don't want potting soil. If you're gonna purchase any soil, you would want garden soil, or just dig up some soil from your yard. And then this is decomposed granite. Now you don't need to have this. I just have it because I have a little bit left over, and there's some extra minerals in there, so that will kind of help boost it up a little bit. And then I have my dish here that is an actual old bird bath, but I don't have the basin for it anymore. The base busted and I don't have it anymore, so I want to repurpose this. And so if I have all three of these, then it kind of fills it up a little bit more so that I'm not wasting things, and I can repurpose it. If you don't have the decomposed granite, that's fine, you don't need it. Always just a 50-50 mixture of soil and sand. And then another thing that we'll add to it once we mix it very well is Epsom salt. You want to add 1 to 2 handfuls of Epsom salt, and then mix everything in. So as you can see, this dish here is a little bit deep. It's probably about maybe 2.5 inches. And so you can use any type of dish, just a little shallow dish. You could use a plate even. It doesn't have to be very deep at all. You just want to have some things on there that they can collect minerals from, and something that will kind of help keep it damp, not wet, because it's not like it sounds. You're not holding any water. It's just going to stay damp where they can come and collect some of their minerals that they need. So this is my 1 part sand. Everything that you're going to mix together is always equal parts. So 1 part just regular play sand, and then 1 part soil, not potting soil. You want either just soil from your own ground, or you would want garden soil. And then I have here some DG that will give it kind of an extra boost, but you do not have to have this. You kind of put it in there. And then I am just going to pour this into here just to kind of mix it up nice and evenly as best as I can. Let's turn it this way. Making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. Sometimes getting dirty is fun. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other half of this here, and I'm just going to fill it in there because it's going to kind of raise it up, because this is a bit deep. So I want to fill this just so that it's flat with the surface. And if there's any big chunks, like there's a few chunks right here, just break them up so everything is evenly inside. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of this, of what's in here. I didn't get a big enough bucket to mix it all together evenly, so I'm going to do about half and half. And then I'm going to take my Epsom salt and make sure that it's just regular Epsom salt, that you don't get anything that has chemicals added to it. So you don't want anything with essential oils or anything like that in it. So there's 1 handful, just regular plain Epsom salt. Kind of mix it up there and just equally mix up. We'll give it one last, there we go. And then we'll just pour this right into here. And I might have made a little bit too much, but that's okay. If you have a little bit too much for whatever dish that you have made and decided to use, then you can just lay this out in another area. And well, are you coming to help me? My dog's coming to help. She likes to make the puddle patches too. Next time I'll remember to keep her inside. So I just want to even this out here and make sure that everything is nice and flat. And then I also have some river rocks here, and I'm just gonna kind of place them in there wherever, however you would like. You don't have to have them. I like to have them on there just because sometimes the different bees and butterflies like to just kind of sit on there on a rock and kind of bask, and then they'll go and collect some of their minerals again. So it gives them kind of a resting spot. Now once you've done that, I'm just going to take just a little bit more Epsom salt. And it's just a little bit. I'm gonna break that up there. That's just a little bit of a clump there. So it's just a little bit. For me, I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to sprinkle it. Sprinkle it down kind of evenly. It doesn't have to be any certain way. And then I'm going to take some water. This is rainwater. You can use whatever type of water that you want. I prefer to use the rainwater. And then you're just slowly, if you do it on the rocks, it doesn't kind of splash everywhere. And you just want to moisten whatever you have in whatever type of catchment that you decide to make yours in. You just kind of want to moisten it down. And you don't want anything that is filled so much that it's collecting and holding water. You're just creating something that's a little bit damp, and you'll probably have to maybe re-moisten this during spring and fall, maybe once every couple of weeks. During summer, for here in South Texas, it gets 100 degrees plus. I will probably come every day and give it a little bit of water just to moisten it down. But again, I don't want anything that is going to sit and hold water. I just want to create a place for them to come and collect minerals. So that's it. It's pretty much done in a matter of maybe 5 minutes. So hopefully this kind of let you know what a puddle patch is all about, and that it inspired you to make one for your backyard. Until next time, peace, love, and butterflies.